The Player Slayer by Jacqueline Delannoy. The Player Slayer is also known as Norman Thorne. Norman wasn't exactly the richest man. In fact, he lived in a shack, so I guess you could say he was rather poor. Elsie, however, loved Norman for him and wanted his hand in marriage. Elsie was a typist in London, and when she heard news that Norman wanted to marry another girl, she told Norman she would be visiting him on the 5th of December to push the issue. This event would take place in Cabro, England, on a poultry farm. As you can see, there's some nice little chickens right here in this picture. And there's the bad guy, Norman, the Player Slayer. Dun dun dun. On December 5th, Norman killed Elsie, chopping up her body into quarters and burying her remains on his farm. He told the detectives that she hung herself after they had gotten into a fight about the whole marriage situation, and when he returned, in a panic, he buried her body on the farm. Whether or not this is true is when the forensic science comes into play. The real question is, why would Norman Thorne want to do something this horrendous? When Elsie told Norman she was coming on the 5th, it was clear she wanted to marry him. In the letter she wrote him, she lied and she said that she was pregnant. Norman was indeed a womanizer and did have quite a few sexual encounters with Elsie. Norman did not want Elsie or that baby, so why not kill her and call it suicide? What he forgot was that if Elsie had in fact hung herself, there would be marks and traces of removed dust from the beam that he said she hung herself from. After being convicted, he was hung on April 22nd, 1925.